I'll be tagging along with this bunch of 50s fanatics for the day to find out what's the big attraction.
The thing that's great about the 50s is it's got its own particular style. The clothes are well tailored, the women look really glamorous, and I just love it.
I prefer the early 50s, which is 40s, 50s, because I like the tailored look, and I prefer the dancing and the music.
I prefer the mid-50s because there was much more American music came onto the scene, and I particularly like the rockabilly.
So why the fascination with the 50s when the 1990s has been dominated by the 1970s fashion so far?
I think the 70s fashion, it's incredibly garish. There's a lot of things I wouldn't wear, and nothing seems to match. I think anything went in that time, sort of thing. I prefer the 50s because it had much more of an air of sophistication about the clothes, even the way people acted. It's just everything about it, much better.
And just across the road in Nottingham Town Centre we begin round 2 of our shopping trip.
Oh, wow.
Nikki, Trevor and Claire are fine examples of 50s fashion throwbacks that are popping up all over the Midlands. The 50s style is well on its way to cult status. So guys and dolls, if you're after the authentic 50s look no further, because most of these outfits are original. In fact, some have never been worn before. And by the way, you can also hire them for the day at a third of the price. All this shopping will be worth it later on when we dive down to a local 50s night spot. Talking of which, I better get on with it. Pubs all over the Midlands are now staging 50s nights. Dressing up is a great way to escape from the humdrum style of the 90s, but for these guys it's a religion. Every weekend without fail they're adorned and ready to worship this era. So if you fancy a bit of rock and roll, make your way down to St Anne's Community Centre in Dickford at 3 o'clock today and drive yourself silly for £10.